Good morning. Today's day 15 of my 40-day campaign, and today happens to be November 1st, World Vegan Day, so shout out to all you incredible vegans. For everyone who's following along and saw my video yesterday, I was a little fired up, and that's going to happen. You're going to have those days where something's going to get at you, something's going to agitate you, but for me, that's something that also fuels me. It's something that encourages me to let me know that, hey, you have a lot more work to do. I have a lot more stuff I need to share with a lot more people. So today's going to be one of those days. Today's going to be one of those days where I'm going to encourage someone else to try something new. I'm going to encourage someone else to see things differently. I think most people are afraid of the unknown, right? And if you're afraid of the unknown, you're afraid of what you don't know. Like many of us, I was raised in Ohio that, you grew up believing that you have to have milk to have strong bones. Well, if that was true, the United States being one of the largest consumers of dairy should have the lowest results for osteoporosis. It's not true. I was always told growing up that you have to eat meat to be big and strong. It's not true. So, it's incredible the things you don't know until you know. And then once you know those things, once you know that those things are wrong, incorrect, inaccurate, not factual, then you're kind of obligated to start doing something about that, right? At that point, you can't say you don't know. You can't say you weren't told. You can't say you were unaware. I get change is hard. I grew up hunting animals, consuming animals for almost 38 years of my life. 25 days I turned 40. I feel better today than I did when I was getting ready to turn 30 after about 2.5 years of a plant-based diet. In 2.5 years, I've realized a couple things for myself personally. I have esophageal dysphagia, so when I would eat meat, my throat constricts. And as I got older, it started getting worse and worse and worse and more frequent. I had several trips to the ER. One ER doc in Florida said, I don't have any scientific data behind this. He said, but everyone I see that has this, it's when they're eating meat. Wasn't smart enough to stop eating meat then, but thankfully I finally got there. I've had my esophagus stretched. I've taken medicine, Prilosec. They've treated me for heartburn. They've treated me for everything under the sun. And still, nothing fixed it. Weird. In 2.5 years of not eating animals, I haven't had the first episode. I have not had the first episode. For me, that's big. In the documentary Forks Over Knives, they talk about if you're having cardiovascular issues in your feet, or for men, listen up guys, if you're having cardiovascular issues anywhere else, it's early signs of heart disease. Clogged arteries. For years, I was starting to struggle, starting to feel guilty about losing my virility. Guess what, folks? You don't have to take a little blue pill to fix that. That little blue pill is not safe. All it does is enlarge your arteries for a period of time. It doesn't cause anything to be fixed. It doesn't help anything. It's not a solution. Hell, it's not even a good Band-Aid. In the 2.5 years that I've stopped consuming meat and dairy, guess what? I don't have that issue either. My wife cringes when I talk about it, but you know what? There are other people that have this issue that won't talk about it, that won't go see a doctor, that sit and suffer in silence, when I know what the solution is. I get that may not be the solution for everybody, but it's a scary thought that if you're having cardiovascular issues anywhere in your body, that you might want to be looking at your heart. You might want to consider that, hey, maybe there's a bigger issue, instead of just taking that little blue pill. So today's World Vegan Day. What are you going to do today? I hope many of you will join me in sharing something with someone else who's not a vegan. Like, the vegan community is so supportive of each other, and there are lots of us that do a lot of outreach, and there are so many people out there that, people you don't know, people you don't see, every day trying to do something. Today I encourage each of you to do something, to share something with someone else who is not a vegan. It's important. It's important for you, it's important for me, it's important for the animals, it's important for your family, it's important for the planet, and it's important for those who don't even know it's important. Why don't they know it's important? Because the meat and dairy industries don't want you to know how important it is. The meat and dairy industries don't want us to know how terrible they treat the animals. They don't want you to know, so you don't stop buying their product. They don't want you to know. So it's up to us to remove the blinders, to remove the misconceptions, to share with everyone our experiences. And together we do make change. We do make change. But it takes everybody. So, hey, listen, I really appreciate all the support, especially yesterday, all the comments. Please share my videos. Please share my GoFundMe. I'm raising money for the Gentle Barn, for the Farm of the Free, for Ziggy's Refuge, and the International Anti-Poaching Foundation. For my 40th birthday, I'd like to be able to make a donation. Ideally, my campaign is 4K for 4 for 40. I might fall a little short, but, I'm going to take the donations I've received on my 40th birthday, and I'm going to make donations to each of those foundations. They do amazing work. They change lives. Mine was changed by a cow named Dudley at the Gentle Barn. Literally. Changed my life meeting Dudley. So I know there are many of you out there that feel the same way. So help me in supporting these organizations. Help me get more information out there. Help me get in contact with more folks that need to hear what's going on. I'm in Ohio, and sometimes Beck and I feel like we're alone. So I need your help. These organizations need our help. Have a wonderful World Vegan Day.